Hello, it's Harnas here, and welcome back to Sea Encounters Capital Ships. We are in the bracket phase, and in this episode we've got two very strong contenders, both squadrons of destroyers. So on this side we've got Fragmented Dreams by Nobidex, and on the other side of the ocean we've got forgot the name, Wolfpack, yeah, Wolfpack, comprising of cataphracts. Of course, this is by Dorkies. So let's see how this one is going to play out. We've got a high velocity rounds, kinetic, with some frag components, I think, but I could be wrong, versus a heavily frag, low caliber but very long shells shot by Fragmented Dreams. However, both designs like to stay away, like to be in the distance and just pepper the enemy with long distance shots and just break them to pieces. Okay, so for now looks like the Fragmented Dreams is still trying to get a proper range. It seems that it is overshooting a bit. One of the cataphracts is doing wavy moves, trying to avoid most of the damage. Of course, some of that landed as well. A couple of blocks have been broken here and there, but no critical damage done so far. And yeah, looks like Wolfpack is winning slightly. Very slight, like just over 1% difference in health pool. Let's see. I think that the combatant in the back, the destroyer in the back, is getting the most of damage. A lot of beams are being shredded off. Okay, looks like now the middle one is being targeted. I think that the Wolfpack is trying to even out the damage. I'm not sure that this is the best strategy to approach it, but yeah, sometimes those heavily damaged targets can be difficult to do any further damage because they are sitting very low in the water. So actually this might be a good approach. However, getting one destroyed would look better in the scoreboard. Looks like the difference now is around 2% points. So not much still. The guns are holding up really well. But the decoration is falling off quite quickly here. Okay, again, the target has been changed. Okay, looks like this one is getting some beating now. But those but this Frogosaur, I think it's doing a great job on not taking the critical damage. A lot of stuff is falling off, but it just doesn't seem that any of this is critical. Maybe those, yeah, I can see some ammunition controllers, so getting rid of some of those would definitely change the firepower on one of the crafts. All right, but meanwhile, I think that Fragmented Dreams is doing a slight catch-up here. It's just 1% difference now. So yeah. The damage output is seems to be very low. Overall, I think both designs are doing a great job of dodging and just being not presenting a good target. Okay, looks like those two frontal guns have been disabled, so there is some loss of firepower on that one. And here as well, the back turret is also damaged. And how about that one? Yeah, this one stayed away from the battle wisely. Okay, so this might mean that the damage output has decreased here. Okay, this one is getting quite dangerously exposed. Getting hammered right now, really focused fired. Not sure, maybe turrets, all the turrets have been disabled or part of AI? No, still the back one is operational. And the forward one actually is also operational, but I think that the gauge has been decreased, so I don't think it's really capable of doing a lot of damage here. Okay, and now, yeah, the Fragmented Dreams is actually ahead. It's almost 3%, so the tables have turned in this battle. Looks like the weapons are much more resistant on the Fragmented Dreams. But yeah, the cataphracts are doing a great job to equalize the damage on all the Fragmented Dreams destroyers. They are almost precisely exactly the same amount of damage. So yeah, this is a battle of attrition, of grinding out the opponent. Six minutes have passed. And yeah, I think that this distance, we are now just slightly above 3 kilometers. It's definitely favoring the low velocity shells now. So they are landing more and more. There's less of the travel time that needs to be compensated for while aiming. So the general DPS is winning over the velocity. And yeah, indeed, this one is eating a lot of damage now. And yeah, I think we've got some stability issues. I don't think we ever saw one of the cataphracts being damaged this much. Looks like it's going to flip over on the other side. I don't think it's going to do any more damage to its opponent in this state. I don't think that there's actually a way to flip back. All right, so belly up. And how about its friends? Okay, looks like this one is heavily beaten, but there should still be some guns firing. But yeah, maybe the shell customizer have been destroyed, and these are not shooting actually. It can be the case. Ammunition should be there, so it's should be just a matter of the customizer. So actually only this one poor cataphract is being able to actually shoot back, which is a terrible news for the wolf pack. And actually this is just this one turret. Just two guns are really kind of undamaged. Okay, let's see. Okay, this one is taking a lot of damage. Practically stationary in the water, so just exposed to all nasty shells being rained down. This one, yeah, it's also getting a lot of damage now. And the Fragmented Dreams ships, they don't seem to be accumulating any more damage. They just stopped at this 90% and practically no more damage is being done here. I think that the worst that can happen is just some friendly collisions, and that's pretty much that. Looks like 6 minutes remaining in the battle, which is pretty one-sided at the moment. And I think that what Fragmented Dreams need right now is to get one of the cataphracts actually destroyed, just to push it through this 55% health threshold. And yeah, the closer they are, the more damage is being done. Yeah. All of these are in very, very poor state now. Some friendly collision, however, here. So some of the blocks will be shaved off, I think, but I don't think that we are going to have some kind of a friendly fire. I'm not sure how the guns are set up. Are they here to cease fire when friendly vehicle is in front? It seems to be the case. Looks like these guns have stopped firing, so I think that they are definitely sensing a friendly object just right in front. Looks like one of the cataphracts is really close to being DQ'd. I think this is the one. Let's check. No, it's actually not the one. This one. And it's actually still able to use its secondary gun, but it's almost entirely eaten away, but still floating. Not able to steer, however, so it might sail off into the distance and get DQ'd like that. Let's just check the range. Yeah, it's 3K and rising, so it might get DQ'd or get just shot before it happens. Okay, 4.5 minutes remaining in the match. Battle of attrition, which is definitely being won right now by Fragmented Dreams. Okay, that one is almost done. $65, $66, and $58. So another collision here, or very close to it. But the velocities are not so great, so we don't see a lot of damage being done. Just some minor chipping here and there. A couple of slopes torn off. They are just aligning like they were some kind of a puzzle. Interesting one, yeah. Very powerful design. Those low velocity telephone pole frags are doing a massive amount of damage, and it's especially to larger vessels. It's amazing that so much could be dodged by the cataphracts. But seems like they still didn't kill any of the cataphracts. I think this might change very quickly here. Yeah, just perforated to the max. And alright, I think that the first one is being actually 2 damaged and eradicated. So the first cataphract is down, and 2 remaining. And I think that this one is going to just follow it. Yeah, 2 damage as well. So 2 out of 3 eliminated, and only a single one is just hanging by a thread here. In a 13th minute of the match. But I think a couple of more salvos is going to seal the fate. And yeah, that's it. Final salvos landed. And the wolf pack is no more. Evasive, dangerous, and finally defeated. So, condolences to Dorcas, this was a very powerful design and have been only defeated by the strongest opponent in the same category actually. And of course, huge congratulations to Nobidex, and your design is again victorious. So good luck in the next battles as well. And for everyone, thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next episode.